All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kohaloyam La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachakodash. Barakatah Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well where I learned this truth from. Peace, mercy, and blessings to the hopeful elect that believe on this truth and sincerity. It's your brother Yapa Khan coming through the spirit of power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai from the GMS Cleveland branch of Lord willing us be edifying. We want to speak on prophecy. You know, this is a quick article I want to breeze through because as we know, the current rulers or the rulers that will be ruling when the second coming of who the world inwardly calls JC, who is the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, okay, the rulers will be the wicked that the Bible speaks of, okay, who are the descendants of Esau, Edom, you know, and they will be the ones behind the turmoil, the chaos, the confusion that will be taking place upon the planet Earth, okay? And they go by, you know, today they are known as your Cotton Schwabs, okay? The Bill Gates of hell, the Elon Musties, and even more so the elites who are using them as puppets, okay? And they have these different councils, okay? These different organizations to you know, where they conjure up demons and discuss how to, okay, how to come up with a one world, you know, order, or a one world government, one world currency, one world gender, one world thought process, okay? Matter of fact, Salakia, we're gonna get some precepts real quick. Read through that article, Lord willing this be edifying. Psalms chapter 140 and verse 1. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Who is the evil man? Job chapter 9 verse 24 tells you the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, so the wicked will have the power over the earth, the power over the resources, the power to stop, you know, the power to where if they wasn't wicked, it wouldn't be no homelessness. But yet, even though they have this power, it's a lot of things going on that the Most High is not pleased with. Okay, neither are the men that He set up. But it says, "Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man." So this is a prayer from, okay, King David, which is a prayer or a state of mind that the elect will have, is to be praying and hope for the mercy of the Lord, okay, via deliverance from the things that these devils about to bring. Okay, it says, "Preserve me from the violent man." Preserve means to guard, to protect. Okay, let's see what the Hebrew word is there. Natazar, I believe. Yep, Natazar. Okay, to guard, watch over, keep. The Lord is going to watch over the elect. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon real quick. Chapter 3 and verse 9. They that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth. Okay, you trust in the Lord. You have faith in the Lord. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. He gives you the Holy Spirit, which helps you to understand the prophecies, to understand the scriptures, and to believe even more. Because seeing prophecy should sober you up and boost your faith. But it says, "And such as be faithful in love shall abide with Him," meaning the Spirit is going to dwell. Okay, it's going to deal with those men that continue to have faith, that continue to push the word, to keep their hands to the plow. Okay, that's repent on a daily. But it says, "For grace and mercy is to His saints." Okay, the saints being the nation of Israel, but it begins with the elect. Okay, but all Israel shall be saved. Nonetheless, it says, "And He hath care for His elect." You see, the very small remnant that it speaks about Isaiah the 1st chapter. Okay, the Lord hath care for His elect. Okay, that's why He's going to guard them, preserve them, watch over them. Okay, when things start to happen. Psalms 140 and 2, which, going back to asking the Lord to deliver us from the evil man, okay, from the violent man. Because how did the so-called white man, you know, colonize the Americas, rape, rob, and murder, okay, of the nation of Israel, who will be known today as the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latin tribes, you know, the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and things, and so on and so forth. It goes, this man's rap sheet, okay, is never ending, so to speak. That's how it would seem if you was to name off every single thing these devils have done, still are doing, and will continue to do. Verse 2, but it says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Okay, that mischief is talking about evils. Okay, they think about how it was a video, you know, on Elder Yashua 2 through info page, how these devils, they had a hole in the side of a cow, and it's like they unscrew it, and they will put the food inside of the cow. So it's like the cow wouldn't even have the satisfaction of actually chewing this food for itself and things of that nature. Okay, this is a part of the mischiefs. Okay, and not only that, but you had the 18,000 cows that had burned. But meanwhile, Bill Gates the hell is talking about Beyond Meats. Okay, him creating meats in labs when the Lord he created animals to give us meat. Okay, but it says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart, because their ultimate imagination is to compensate NWO, that you own nothing and be happy. Okay, it says, continually are they gathered together for war. Now let's get into this article, because that's what's going on. They gathered together for war on righteousness, war on the prophets, war on the nation of Israel, war against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It says the World Economic Forum says it will accelerate the implementation of Globalist Agenda 2030. Accelerate, that's the key word I want to focus on. Accelerate. Revelation 12:12 should come to mind, you know, which a brother could post that in the comment section. Baba Kushai says to speed up, accelerate, to speed up, increase, okay, to begin to move more quickly. So they saying it was, okay, we said we're going to do these, we're going to have accomplished these particular goals by 2030. We're going to try to bring it, you know, closer to 2025 or whatever year they may, you know, whether or not they go come out and say what year is yet to be revealed. But however the point being, they're going to speed up. They're going to come down with great wrath, you know, because they know they got a short time. When you know you running late or you know you about to be out of time, what you got to do, you got to speed up. So that's what's about to take place. And we see that taking place. The different banks collapsing, which I think another bank just collapsed today or within the past couple of days. Okay. But it says world leaders will be gathering together later this year. And this was April 26th. Okay. So about a week ago, which, if I'm not mistaken, the World Economic Forum, they gathered together this week, you know. But it says world leaders will be gathering together later this year to accelerate the implementation of Agenda 2030. Okay. And a part of that Agenda 2030 is having everybody see it. Cotton Schwab said it in the beginning of the year. I think it was January when they had that Davos meeting, that Davos summit. Okay. And it was a snippet, you know, that was going around, which I did a video on it. So like it was a snippet where he said, you know, speaking to everybody that was in the room, he said in a couple years, or I think he said about 2030. Yeah, he said about 2030, we everyone in this room will have C-hips in their brains, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. But it says, according to an announcement made by the unaccountable corporate-led World Economic Forum earlier this week, okay, which that would have been last week, it says the United Nations and the WEF appear frustrated, okay, coming down with great wrath, you know, which wrath is synonymous with anger, synonymous with frustration. So the devil is frustrated, because not only that, but you have the prophets revealing, pointing out everything he is doing and lining it up with the scriptures. It says the United Nations and the WEF appear frustrated by lack of progress made towards their Great Reset ideology, which ultimately the Lord is the one who is truly having a great reset. These devils think that they are resetting the earth, but it's the Lord, okay, bringing judgment upon the wicked of his people and the Edomites and the other heathens, in establishing righteousness, beginning with the preaching of righteousness. But it says, alongside Agenda 2030, the socialist ideological successor to the failed Millennium Development Goals, which, you know, me speaking as a man, I believe that they have accomplished certain goals, but they, knowing that they have but a short time, are going to speed up, which that's a prophecy, that part. But them saying that they failed to accomplish certain goals, the devil is a lie. But nonetheless, like it says, the WEF, led by German engineer Klaus Schwab, whose father once worked for, it says, Slakia, It was a particular point. Okay, it says global leaders and representatives are therefore being summoned to strategize. Hold on. Devise a strategy or strategies for what? And expedite the progress of what the WEF refers to as arguably the greatest ever human endeavor undertaken to create peaceful, just, equal, and sustainable societies. So they coming together to come up with strategies. Hold on. This Psalms the 64th chapter, okay? I'm going to start at verse 1. Psalms chapter 64, verse 1. Hear my voice on my side, my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Because these devils, okay, they are the evil, the violent, the bloody men. And with them ruling, it's not looking too good for nobody, okay? No, none of the Most High's creation. Let's hold on. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. Okay, let's read that NLT. A wicked ruler is as dangerous to the poor as a roaring lion or an attacking bear. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we all have heard of people being attacked. Okay, predominantly Edomites being attacked while they out there hiking in the woods and the mountains, being attacked by a bear and barely making it out alive, if they do. And once they do make it out alive, they all fucked up. Okay, and it's the same with being attacked by a lion. Well, that's how it is when the wicked is ruling over the poor, and that poor being the nation of Israel. But these devils want everybody to be poor. Is this gonna say in this article? Which that's the equivalent to their so-called peaceful, just, equal, and sustainable societies. But it says, hold on, let's get. It says, since Davos 2021, the WEF has publicly discussed, because these devils do come out and say these things. And not only them, but the people who were once a part of these different organizations, they come on and say what they have planned. Like with Aaron Russo, you know, the Apostle Gabar, he likes to make mention of that. And Apostle Tahar, he had posted, you know, Aaron Russo interview on his Odyssey page. Lord, I could link that in the description box. Okay, which because he was asked to basically become a part of the Illuminati, so to speak. It could be, I could be wrong, but he was visited by Nick Rockefeller. Okay, and he talked about how he wanted everybody C-hip and things of that nature. So that's going back to the point that people who were once a part of their organizations are coming out and speaking against them. And not only that, but they are saying it themselves. Okay. Recently, they've been saying people in Utah have been taking brain C-hips to fix being blind and deaf and things of that nature. Okay. But it says the WEF has publicly discussed how these goals can be used to achieve the Great Reset, which will see ordinary people able to own nothing personally. The WEF claims this will increase happiness in the world. Let's go to Psalms chapter 64. Verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. The secret counsel of the wicked is these different WEFs, okay? The WHOs, the UNs. These are secret counsels of the wicked. This wasn't, you ain't see this on commercials premiering live at 9 p.m. Eastern time. This is in secret. In these secret councils, they have secret councils behind the closed doors. Like going back to the Davos summit, okay? You had some that you could watch them speak about this on YouTube and speak about this on YouTube, but some of those councils was behind the doors, even though they put certain things on video. But it says, let's read that again. It says the WEF claims this will increase happiness in the world. What will increase happiness? Ordinary people able to own nothing personally. You not owning a damn thing is going to make you happier. That's what they saying. Okay. And that was pretty much the point, you know. Was this a good article? I'm going to link this in the description box, you know. And I'm going to read this a little more and I'm going to close out. Verse 4. Well, verse 3 it says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. That's bitter as hell. You got people that got the American dream of the happy wife, happy life, and a big family with Mercedes-Benz, Okay, a Lamborghini in a mansion, but you tell them if they own nothing personally, that's going to increase their happiness. That's bitter as hell. Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect being the nation of Israel, specifically the elect. Those are who will be counted as perfect because they believe in Yahweh Shah. Okay, they believe in following the sound doctrine. But it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, because all these things are to combat and attack the prophets. Okay, the different legislations and laws and bills that they pass behind closed doors. Okay, it's just everything. It says, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not, because they think the Most High don't see. He that created the ear shall he not hear, he that made the eye shall he not see. Understand this, ye brutish and fools. Roughly paraphrasing Psalms, the 94th chapter, because these devils is foolish as hell. But it's their pride that got them deceived. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. That word encourage, the Hebrew word is chazak, which means strengthen themselves. These devils not shying away. They strengthening themselves in this evil matter. It says they commune of land snares privily. They have set everyone up by conditioning them to become more accustomed to digital transactions. Because it's all roads lead to the charagma, the MOTB, which is a physical thing. Okay, but people have been trapped and will be trapped into taking that. It says they say who shall see them. Ain't nobody. People been doing online banking, digital banking for so long. They ain't gonna see it when we start to collapse the banks. Okay, and people that's mainly affected is Jake, the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminole Indians. Okay, verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. They search out iniquities. Okay. Let's read that NLT. As they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised a perfect plan. Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning. That's speaking of the heart and mind of these devils. But let's look at the word search. It says chapash, a trick, plot, shrewd, device. Okay, to search out, disguise oneself, because they disguise these things in the name of convenience, in the name of welfare for the people, in the name of saving the earth, because we humans have destroyed it when it was really these devils. But you know, this is something quicker through the spirit, man. These devils, it says they will accelerate. Revelation 12:12. Okay. But Lord willing, this is edifying close. I'm going to say, Kohaloyim la Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachak Kodash Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach where I learned this truth from. Peace, mercy, and blessings to the hopeful elect that believe in this truth and sincerity. Till next time I say, Kwam Yasha Allah wa Mawat la Babal. Shalom.